Welcome to Mega Wealth Magnet, the YouTube channel where prosperity meets possibilities.
A revolutionary inventor, a groundbreaking technology, and an attempt to silence him forever. But why? Who wanted Maxwell Chikumbutso gone? And how did he survive? He defied the laws of physics and the powers that took notice. First, the threats. Then, the sabotage. And finally, ultimate betrayal. Poisoned in the land of opportunity, his business partner didn't make it out alive. But Maxwell did. How? And more importantly, what secret was worth killing for? This isn't just a story of innovation. It's a tale of power, conspiracy, and survival against all odds. Maxwell's inventions promised to change the world, but not everyone welcomed his breakthrough. When threats failed, they tried something far more sinister. Stay with us as we uncover the shocking truth behind the poisoning that nearly ended it all.
Maxwell's rise to fame. Maxwell Chikumbutso, a self-taught Zimbabwean inventor, stunned the world with his self-powered generator and innovation that defies conventional science. His electric car, running without charging stations, threatened trillion-dollar industries. But with great power comes great danger. The threats begin. Shortly after unveiling his world-changing technology, Maxwell received warnings, subtle at first, then direct, mysterious calls, offers to sell out. Then, things took a deadly turn. At first, it seemed like success was within reach. Maxwell Chikumbutso had developed a groundbreaking self-powered generator and an electric car that didn't need charging. Investors showed interest, and people around the world started taking notice. But then, the warnings started. Anonymous calls, strange messages, and unusual visitors. Maxwell soon realized that his work wasn't just attracting attention. It was making powerful enemies. He began receiving veiled threats. Drop this project before it's too late. At first, he brushed them off. But then, things got more serious. Investors who had once been eager to fund his work suddenly backed out without explanation. Close associates warned him to be careful. Some suggested that he was being watched. And then came the strangest incident of all. One evening, Maxwell was warned not to drive his car. They might have tampered with it, someone told him. Whether it was paranoia or a real threat, we may never know. But he took the warning seriously. Was this all just intimidation, or was there a larger conspiracy at play? Maxwell wasn't sure, but he did know one thing: he had come too far to turn back now. Mysterious surveillance. As the threats continued, Maxwell started noticing strange occurrences. His phone calls would suddenly drop, his emails took longer to send, and sometimes he felt like he was being followed. One night, while leaving his lab, he spotted the same black SUV parked across the street. Coincidence? Or was someone keeping tabs on him? Sabotage. Attempts. As tensions rose, Maxwell's work faced unexplained setbacks. Components of his self-powered generator suddenly malfunctioned, despite being in perfect condition the day before. Key documents went missing. A trusted colleague warned him, "Someone doesn't want this technology to go public." A friend's cryptic warning. Then, a close friend gave him a chilling message. Be careful, the last person who tried something like this disappeared. Maxwell had two choices: give up everything and disappear, or risk it all and expose the truth. He chose the latter. But little did he know, the real danger was yet to come. The alleged poisoning. One evening, Maxwell began feeling unwell, dizzy, weak, unable to breathe. Doctors were baffled. No clear diagnosis. Was this a natural illness or something far more sinister? It was supposed to be a routine business trip: meetings, networking, and securing investors for the future of self-powered technology. But instead, it turned into a nightmare. According to reports, Maxwell and his business partner were invited to a private dinner in the United States, allegedly by powerful industry figures who expressed interest in his groundbreaking inventions. The meeting seemed normal until things took a dark turn. Shortly after the meal, both Maxwell and his business partner, Dr. Ted, began experiencing severe symptoms. dizziness, nausea, and an overwhelming sense of weakness. It wasn't long before his partner fell unconscious. Rushed to the hospital, doctors struggled to diagnose the issue. By the time medical professionals intervened, it was too late for his business partner, Dr. Ted. He tragically passed away. But Maxwell, against all odds, survived. The poison had taken a toll. It left him with lasting damage, including the loss of one of his kidneys. But despite the suffering, the question remained, was this a coincidence? Or was this a deliberate attempt to silence his innovations? The circumstances surrounding the poisoning raised more questions than answers. Who was behind it? Was this a warning or a failed assassination attempt? Maxwell himself later stated that his work had made him powerful enemies, especially within the energy sector. If his self-powered generator could truly eliminate the need for traditional electricity sources, it would threaten trillion-dollar industries. Was it possible that forces beyond his control wanted him gone? The survival and theories. Against all odds, Maxwell survived. But was it luck, divine intervention, or a miscalculated attempt to take him out? Some say he was warned in time. Others claim a secret antidote was involved. The truth remains a mystery. Who tried to silence him? Throughout history, disruptive inventors have faced suppression. Nikola Tesla, Stanley Meyer. Were Maxwell's inventions too dangerous for those in power? Did energy giants see him as a threat? What's next for Maxwell? Despite it all, Maxwell Chikumbutso refuses to stop. His work continues. But the question remains, will the world allow him to succeed? Or is there another attack waiting in the shadows?
Closing message. What do you think? Was Maxwell's poisoning a warning? And if so, who is behind it? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Hope-driven lessons for aspiring inventors. The journey of invention is never easy. It's filled with obstacles, doubts, and sometimes even opposition. But if there's one thing we can learn from Maxwell Chikumbutso's story, it's this: never stop believing in your vision. Lesson 1. Passion fuels innovation. Every great inventor starts with a burning passion. Maxwell began as a young boy, tinkering with radios and electronics. He didn't wait for permission or resources, started with what he had. If you have a dream, start where you are. Your passion will open doors. Lesson 2. Failures are stepping stones. Rejection, failure, and setbacks are part of the journey. Many laughed at Maxwell's claims, just like they mocked the Wright brothers before their first flight. But history teaches us that every revolutionary idea faces resistance. Keep pushing forward. Lesson 3. Knowledge is power? You don't need a degree to be a great inventor, but you do need knowledge. Study, experiment, and refine your craft. Read about science, technology, and engineering. Learn from those who came before you, and apply that wisdom to your own ideas. Lesson 4. Protect your work. Great ideas often attract both supporters and enemies. Maxwell's alleged poisoning reminds us that innovation can be a threat to powerful industries. As an inventor, take steps to protect your intellectual property and choose your business partners wisely. Lesson 5. Innovation is about impact, not just money. Maxwell's goal wasn't just to make money, it was to change lives by providing free energy. True success comes from solving real problems. Think beyond profit's focus on making a difference in the world. Final words. To all aspiring inventors, remember every breakthrough starts as an idea in someone's mind. Don't be afraid to dream big. The world needs your creativity, your determination, and your courage. Keep building, keep learning, and never give up. You might just be the next name that changes history. True innovation often comes at a price. Stay curious, stay vigilant, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching!